Did you catch the awkward freeze up Mitch McConnell had during the press conference? While some was laughing it up, I was thinking, hey, this could spell trouble for the Democratic Party. Want to know why I say that? Find out now. In this video, we're going to talk about Mitch McConnell's freeze and how this will impact Mitch McConnell and the Republicans, but it's going to reverberate all the way over to President Joe Biden himself. Before we get to it, my name is Tim Black. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. And if you want to follow Dr. Cornel West, his run to the presidency, subscribe now. Mitch McConnell's freeze, is this a symptom of a larger issue? Now, we know it happened for the first time back in July.
We're on a path to finishing the NDA this week. It's been good bipartisan cooperation and a string of
Are you good, Mitch?
Okay, Mitch.
He's checking.
Anything else you want to say, or should we just go back to your office? Do you want to say anything else to the press? Go back.
Go ahead, John.
And then there was the second freeze.
Okay.
Senator, you're up for election in 3 short years. What are your thoughts on that?
I'm sorry, I had a hard time hearing you.
That's okay. What are your thoughts on running for re-election in 2026?
What are my thoughts about what?
Running for re-election in 2026.
That's
Did you hear the question, Senator? Running for re-election in 2026? All right, I'm sorry, you all. We're going to need a minute. Senator. Benny.
Could this be more than just a momentary loss of cohesion, of awareness, or is this a deeper symptom of a bigger problem? Mitch McConnell has had his hands in a lot of obstructionism. I'm not here to beat a drum about morality. Just know what comes around goes around, and I believe in a thing called karma. But here's the thing I want to get to. This brings up term limits and age limits. So what does this tell us? Let's dig deeper. Other senior citizens in power like Dianne Feinstein.
He's submitted. Yeah, just say aye. Okay, just aye. Thank you.
A lot of questions surrounding her. Should she step down? Will she step down? Then we got Joe Biden, who's also facing just as much scrutiny as Feinstein and Mitch McConnell. So, see, McConnell's moment may seem embarrassing to the Republicans, but the fact is this brings up that glaring fact that age is not just a number when it comes to politics. And this is what voters are going to be thinking about as we saunter into that booth in November. We're going to be thinking about these things. Now that we've established that, yes, this is deeper than Mitch McConnell. Let's go a little bit further and connect the dots. Transparency. Sprinkle some facts on them. Mitch McConnell and his people are trying to downplay the event. I don't know how you do that. We saw it happen. Kentuckians deserve to know if Mitch McConnell is up to the job. That's his duty, which leads us right, logically, to Feinstein and to Joe Biden. Here's the bombshell. If Mitch McConnell's health becomes an issue of scrutiny, that's going to leave us directly to where? Forget Feinstein. Biden. After all, Mitch McConnell's 81 years old. He's less than a year older than Joe Biden. And if Joe Biden, who was the oldest president ever in the United States history, and if he's reelected for a second term, he won't leave office until he is 86 years old. Are we going to play around or are we going to be honest? I say be honest. So when people are making fun, and I'm seeing a lot of the Democrats making fun, mocking, look at Mitch, look at, what about Joe? And all of a sudden, silence if you're being honest and you're being unbiased. There goes Mitch. The obvious look after that, the obvious progression. No man open air, no man open air. Next is Joe Biden. Not only are the Democrats asking, but what are the independents thinking? Remember, the independents are the ones that decide the elections. Most of the American voting population are independents. They're not assigned to any party. So we know what Republicans are thinking. No Biden. But what are the independents thinking? So we all know the Democratic Party is dead set on not giving Joe Biden any opposition at all on the Democratic side. They'll hold primaries because they have to. There's not going to be any debates. The DNC has already proclaimed no debates. That means Biden is their guy. That's who they're going with. 77% of Americans believe Joe Biden's too old to run for the presidency again. And 69% of Democrats feel the same way. Any focus on age and competency will automatically switch over to him. It's going to fall on Joe Biden. That's where the focus is going to be. So I'm asking you, put it in the comment section below. Do you believe that this is an issue? I'm saying the voters are thinking this. If you find this video insight helpful, hit the share and like button to share this with other people who want to go beyond the memes and the jokes. Don't forget to subscribe for more thought-provoking content such as this. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it honest. If you're not questioning Joe Biden's age, you ain't black.
Extra Innings are bonus segments from Tim Black's Black Table Show with the Blacks. That's Tim Black and the amazing Mrs. Black. For early access to Extra Innings, become a paid member of the Tim Black Show at jointimblack.com. Ain't nothing like the real thing. Baby, join today. See you there, Wolfpack.